Hello everyone, my name is Cordero Tanner. I'm a coach and I'm the founder and executive director of Athleaders 360. You all know athletes, they seem to have it made. They're popular, they get special perks, and on the field for 48 minutes every week, there are local celebrities in their communities and in their schools. But when the game is over and the lights turn off, they're snapped back into their realities. Some are going to abusive households, others are dealing with anxiety and depression, and many are struggling with the daily challenges of family, school, and social life. And when you talk to these athletes, what's heartbreaking is a lot of them say they don't have a place where they're understood, and they desire that space from their coaches. The coach-athlete relationship is a very important relationship in many of these boys' lives. They spend anywhere between 12 to 25 hours each week with their coaches. That's more than any other adult did in their life. And part of the issue is while they can be great advocates and leaders for their athletes, coaches lack the necessary training and youth development to be the proper mentors for their athletes. Coaches, we all know coaches are volunteers, so they get a small stipend, and so they don't have the funding to get professional development. And coaches wear many hats. On top of being just a coach, they're teaching classes and they're doing a number of other things. So even if they had the desire to be better mentors, they just don't have the time. And because of that, coaches end up inadvertently reinforcing toxic masculinity, ignoring the needs that these growing boys have, and simply punishing these boys for just feeling. And when I talk to athletes and I ask them what do they want from their coaches, here's some of the things that they say. I wish my coaches would try harder to bring us up and not bring us down. I need a coach to encourage me on and off the field. As you can see, these coaches, these athletes just really want somebody to truly see them. This is why I created Athleaders 360. We help youth sports coaches develop the skills they need to effectively support and mentor their athletes. And this is crucial in Atlanta because there are over 20,000 black boys between the ages of 13 to 17 that play sports. So here's how we do it. We create safe spaces for our athletes. Last month, we took a group of athletes to the Blue Ridge Mountains. We sat them down and gave them a safe space to talk about the things that they're going through, talk about mental health, and let them have some new experiences. We take that data, we aggregate it, and we give it to coaches, and we say, coaches, here's what your athletes are going through, and here are the skills and tools that you need to be the leader for your athlete. And then we bring the coaches and the athletes together to build stronger bonds and connections. So we all know there are programs for coaches out there and there are also programs for athletes, but at Athleaders, we bring them both together to work on that bond and that strength and that connection between the two. So over the next year, our goal is to do a series of three cohorts with 30 athletes and 30 coaches where we give them that safe space for dialogue, but we also give them the tools and skills that they need to handle these challenges that they're going through. And our fundraising goal is $90,000. We want this program to be completely free for the coaches and the athletes. So that covers the 4-day leadership retreat when we take them away and do those things, the lodging, transportation, the curriculum for the coaches and athletes, and also professional development for the coaches through the cohort. So how can you get involved? You can sponsor a cohort for $30,000, sponsor a coach or an athlete for $1,500, or you can bring Athleaders to your school or organization. I created Athleaders because I believe that all athletes should have coaches who truly see them, who listen to what they're going through and give them the mentorship that they need. I created Athleaders to give the 15-year-old me the coach that I needed. Thank you.
Amazing. Killed it. Give it up for Coach. Coach. There you go. The kindest coach out there.